Hey guys, welcome. We're up to Season 9, Episode 12 of Criminal Minds. Here we go.
We got you, Miss Garcia.
You've got me, J. Edgar.
It's Agent Hotchner, and I'm from the Behavioral Analysis Unit. And I'm here to offer you an option to prison. You come work for me. I'm a technical analyst.
So I teach you how to use Google, that kind of thing? That's fun. I'm a psychopath.
No, you're not. In hacker circles, you're known as the Black Queen, and you are rigorous.
No way!
All of your online attacks reflect a fierce desire to protect those who you think are being hurt.
Well, I'm not in the habit of bringing my resume to events I am handcuffed at, but I have some stationery in my purse and I'll write down some computer stuff I know and think about it.
I took out a phone and laptop. Anything else is on this?
Yes, if I can keep my purse.
Good choice. Thank you.
Hey, eyebrows. When you do a Men of the FBI calendar, is it just 12 months of you?
Welcome to the team.
So, let's talk about sexual harassment. Maybe it's a conversation between two coworkers that makes you feel uncomfortable. Maybe these coworkers use phrases like, baby girl, chocolate thunder, or where's my big black 12-pack? And that creates a what? A hostile work environment. So messages like, more cushion for the pushin', not appropriate. I'll be cocoa to your iced tea, not appropriate. Larky blunderguff. I don't even know what that means, but not appropriate. Miss Garcia, you really have to stay for this.
I'm sorry, but I have to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Not appropriate.
Oh, sir. I am so sorry about this.
Take a look at this.
What is it?
Is this real?
Is
this happening?
Yes.
Something to do with you?
The General's office to explain it.
When you say we, you mean the whole team, or?
I mean you and me.
Oh.
Oh. What's happening?
In 2004, the BAU flew to San Jose for two reasons. One was to recruit Garcia, the other was to arrest this man, Sam Russell.
The prostitute killer. 8 victims.
The prostitute killer?
But he waived his rights and admitted to all 8.
Missing photos of the victims?
The San Jose Police Department was also hacked. Garcia says this must have been months in the planning.
Wow.
Any idea who's behind it?
It's derived from a 17th century British court designed to ensure fair enforcement of laws against the rich and the powerful.
Actually, according to my research, they named it that because it's also the name of a mediocre yet awesome Michael Douglas movie from 1983.
Okay. And we get thrown the political football to make the negative attention go away.
And we have to separate ourselves from the politics of it and ensure that they're executing the right man.
Lovely. Another one of these.
There was an issue with MO before the prostitutes were stabbed and 4 were strangled, and the onset alternated between kills.
Sounds like 2 unsets.
That was our profile until Russell confessed to everything, including names and details.
Ooh,
As
you
far
might
as
be
we can tell,
missing
just
someone.
him.
Yeah, but we can't take that for granted.
Well, I exist on death row, Agent Giroux. Hair is all I have left, and these beads, they help me accept my fate that I'm going to be murdered for crimes I did not commit.
And this prison's filled with men who didn't do it. Why should we believe you?
In 2004, I found an internet black market and sold it. And when I started popping those pills like candy, I was gone. I would just hack in 100-hour stretches. I'd sleep for 4. I was an addict, not a killer.
So you're saying dysauxin caused you to sign a confession to 8 murders?
Yes. Higher the dose, and I never fully sobered up until last year when I discovered Buddhism, but by then it was too late. No one would listen.
Star Chamber did.
Dude.
That's the whole message, right? They died in vain.
How are you communicating with them?
I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to let you interfere with the work they're doing on my behalf.
Bad behavior from a supposedly innocent man.
You know what? I've howled for 10 years against a system that wouldn't even notice me until the Star Chamber embarrassed them, and then it noticed. I'm not going to cooperate and help you find the Star Chamber.
Dude, you're the one on death row.
To keep me alive.
Detective Cooper, we need to ask you a few questions about the Sam Russell case.
Oh, my pleasure, yeah. It's good to answer questions that are going to put this guy in the gas chamber instead of taking him out.
It doesn't matter who.
Oh, I bet it was those jackass computer nerds.
Is it true?
No, of course not. I'd be willing to swear on a stack of Bibles if you want me to. It's not true.
Respectfully,
See how much you can tell about
that
a
doesn't
person with
convince
a truth for this shelf, for instance, is devoted to Ayn Rand, Christopher Hitchens, Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris.
That photograph you were admiring there, you want to know who I'm shaking hands with?
I don't care.
Well, I'll tell you, it's my union rep, Local 151. Now, here's what's going to happen. When you people leave here, I'm going to get on the phone with my good buddy there and to justice. So why is the FBI keeping a serial killer who he caught from receiving the justice that the Brotherhood of Police fight and die for every day?
I don't trust him.
You've seen this before? Because it took our backup file and the district attorney's.
Yeah, I may have helped design this back when I was a sort of bad guy, but I'm gonna see what I can do to rebuild it.
Let me know if you need any help.
Back then, you know.
And a clue in the code to figure out who the culprit is.
Just do that thing that you do, baby girl.
Okay, we have to stop this.
Stop what?
The FBI is organizing seminars on the way we talk.
So what?
So it's embarrassing.
Not to me. I am not about to change how I am with you because Bob in payroll doesn't get that job.
Like, the way we talk.
Because Bob in payroll doesn't get the job.
But before we play this little game of yours, I want to know what this undercover thing is.
That is a conversation between JJ and I that I will.
What? What's wrong? What?
I have to talk to Coach.
What does that mean?
I told the sitter I'll be home early because they booked us for the whole night, and then we're out the door after 15 minutes.
20 tops.
Oh no. 2 more bodies about to drop.
Welcome.
Okay, well, we need to have a little primer on hacking, because I think I figured out the member of the Star Chamber who's behind all this.
And who is he?
I'm gonna take a guess based on the signature. Hackers have signatures.
Of
Sometimes,
course they do.
usually, it's a message in the code to let other pros know, hey, this one is me. And in this case, the signature matches the DOJ hack, and it is Happy Fun Meow Meow.
Sorry, what?
Happy Fun Meow Meow.
Meow meow.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know what that
That was
means.
Garcia's signature before she joined the PAU.
None of this has been an accident. Getting us to review the case, leaving that clue, there's only one man bold enough and has the kind of crazy kung fu to do it.
Do you think you can get him to come to the table? We need the file to re-examine Russell's confession.
And if Russell's innocent, we'll need it for clues to find the identity of the real killer.
That's not gonna be easy. Shane and I ended on terrible terms.
He was more than just a mentor, wasn't it?
Oh my.
Jeez.
Because I don't think you did this. And I need the file that you stole in order to prove it.
Damn.
So how do I contact you?
Okay.
Shane will speak with a Black Queen. Black Queen only.
Oh my
Set up
god.
an internet relay chat room. Hashtag hail to the king.
Hashtag hail to the king. Okay. Garcia is deep in this.
To copy the case this accurately, the unsub would have to have access to the original case file.
And since the Star Chamber has that file, we think he's one of their members.
Certain types of hackers thrive on the cachet of infamy. This unsub wants to show his peers that he's so evil he can commit the murders that Russell didn't.
And whichever of these theories turns out to be correct, the key to finding this unsub is comparing last night's murder to 2004.
How are you going to do that when we don't have the file anymore?
It's happening at a local access network gaming center. It's a good place for hackers to hide.
Alright, that's good.
I feel like he would know you're wearing a wire.
Hey. I'm gonna be in the van right outside. If you get in trouble, I will be on you before you... I will be there.
Shane figured that out about me, and he made me feel really...
Say?
Yes, and he did it by telling me I was never going to die. He recorded almost everything I said and I did, so it was like I was gonna live forever.
It's kind of romantic, I guess.
I guess. And I have become this person I never intended to be. So I stopped being that person, and when I stopped being that person,
I'm not a fighter.
It was shame. And I never looked back.
Good. Because you come a long way.
Isn't it obvious eyebrows? I have to get into character.
Did you learn nothing from your date with your sister? No means no. Now either give me your mom's credit card or get
Hey, Shane.
What's up?
What the hell, man? We just got knocked offline.
What do you mean?
What is going on?
She's back.
Very nice. Wow. You've lost weight.
Hi. Hi. I'm going to kiss you. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I did not think that guy, I thought that was like a child.
Thank you.
We thought that too, but when we looked at cell and computer records, the data fields were empty.
For both women?
Well, if it was just one, we'd chalk it up to chance or luck, but two's a pattern.
If the unsub's good with computers, he could have erased everything.
2 more women died last night.
Yeah, I know. Because of that, I should hand the keys to the car back to the morons who crashed it in the first place. I took the file to make you rebuild the case from scratch because you and the Genius Squad missed a couple kind of important things, like the silent partner.
I made a deal with the FBI. I'm not allowed to get in touch with you, with guys like you.
Why did you do it? Why did you go to their side?
I got caught.
You got caught. You walked in. You walked in because you were too scared to stay with me.
I wanted a different life, maybe.
Well, you got one, didn't you? Baby girl.
You don't even know what that means.
I know the text I saw. Well, that makes it worse. That means you infantilized yourself.
Jesus.
Who are you? Because the woman I loved, she's gone.
No boy.
What are you doing? No.
So that's the third.
Only one victim, but he strangled her and then stabbed her. It could be an evolution.
Or he's trying to cast more doubt on Russell.
Her name is Debbie Bloom. She went freelance 2 months ago, and when she did, all traces of her business vanished.
Exactly like the previous 2 victims.
What if we're thinking about the MO wrong? What if the unsub didn't erase the data, that the call girls were simply hiding it from law enforcement?
And the unsub
That's
figured out a way to
possible.
use it to his advantage?
Well, Blake found one potential lead. It was by the name of Mr. Smith.
Will Mr. Smith talk to us?
Oh, once Blake promised that we wouldn't ruin his marriage, she's bringing him in now.
Oh!
Who's that?
Mr. Smith?
Oh.
So, going off the grid was supposed to make things safer for her.
Can you help us figure this out?
I actually helped her set it up.
They all... Oh!
Online calendars, phone calls over Wi-Fi, even payment through this thing called Bitcoin. Where you
Bitcoin.
can have it converted into cash.
Oh,
Don't
God.
those still leave breadcrumbs on the internet?
If this is how Debbie hid in plain sight, it's a good bet that Gloria and Marguerite did too. Maybe the unsub wrote that in order to prey on his victims.
The unsub didn't write it. Based on the verbiage, syntax, and organizational structure, I can tell you who did.
Come on. Take the cheese.
What's going on?
I was sick of being behind the 8 ball, so I found a back door on Shane's work server. I wanted him to find me. And now, I invite him in. We start to play.
You found a blind spot. I'm impressed.
Oh.
Why are we here?
Oh, this is cool.
We would fight. Maybe I can use it to talk some sense into you.
Yeah, actually, I think this is the best way to communicate it. Remember?
And nothing is gonna make me happier than to watch the whole stupid thing burn to the ground. The government, the police, the feds, every shred of it. Burn, burn, burn.
God, oh my God.
Calm down.
You
Calm
saw
down.
that.
Yes, I did. He's just trying to get under your skin.
It's working.
Forget about what he's doing and focus on why.
It's working.
He's a narcissist, right? He lost something 10 years ago, didn't he? He doesn't care about Russell, Garcia. He wants you. He wants you to one last time say that he won.
Mm-hmm. Don't let that happen. You have to win.
If that's true, how do I use that against him?
Sit down.
You can do this. Okay, I'm really embarrassed. Good job. You embarrassed me. That doesn't matter. Here's why. I grew up, sort of. And I figured out that the revolution isn't going to come over a T1 line. I have learned new tricks.
Who's you learning from?
I'm not about to change the way I am with you because Bob and payroll doesn't get a job.
I like when you talk. You've been following me this whole time?
Yep, you and Supervisory Very Special Agent Derek Morgan. Are you surprised? But really, you chose this guy? You chose a brainless, metrosexual action figure?
Action figure.
This is opening. I told him we're not sleeping together.
It doesn't matter. His narcissistic brain won't accept that we could ever be friends.
So he thinks he can beat me by beating us?
Mm-hmm. So what's your next move, baby girl?
Oh.
You give us the Sam Russell file back, and we give you our profile.
When I win, what do I get?
Not arrested?
When you log on to the DOJ website, there will be a picture of me and Super Special Agent Derek Morgan with shoes on our heads. He just left the table.
Did you take the bait?
I don't know.
What's the shoe on the head mean?
Oh, it's an internet thing. Hello. I've got mail. You got the file.
There's one thing we missed. Back in 2004, Russell had a silent hacking partner in charge of money and infrastructure who remained hidden in the shadows. They
Could this be the guy?
The murders and let Russell take the fall for it.
Nonsense would explain it. We profiled that 10 years ago.
It's a death sentence.
Not if you think you can beat the system, and hackers always think they can do that, especially if you had help from the outside.
And that's why the partners surface now. This whole time we've been trying to figure out which profile is right, the dormant killer or the copycat, but the answer is both.
Okay, but how do we prove it? If we can't remove everything in the Star Chamber.
Yeah, I wrote this post. I told Shane to put it up on Reddit.
Why would you care so much about how prostitutes do business?
Because I think sex work should be safe and legal. The internet can destigmatize it.
And make it easier for predators to prey on victims.
Well, I agree. That's why you should really catch that predator.
There's something else we need to discuss. When we got the files back from the Star Chamber, we noticed a detail about the
So this guy...
before.
What we noticed about the killer is when he was choking out these women, he'd rip the hair out by the roots.
This guy knows who it is.
We realized,
and he's also more involved than
the new killer didn't have.
he claims.
Your partner on the outside fed that to you. And every time you got a lock of your victim's hair, it was a promise that your plan was still in motion and they can get you off. Well, instead, the two of you are going to die in here together.
Let me explain to you what's going to happen. And then we're going to retry you for the other 4 murders.
That's fine. You gotta give it back.
Give it back!
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
What is?
What a clown.
The FBI profile on the guy Sam Russell's in prison for? How'd you hack that?
I didn't. They gave it to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it him?
What's it say? Nothing. It's completely generic. Because they'll think it's you.
Me?
Oof.
It's him.
Garcia may have another lead.
There's something hinky about some stuff Shane bought online.
There it is. Oxycodone. To an address in Shane's name in Silicon Valley that there's no way he could afford.
All right, Morgan, go and take Reed with you. Garcia, I want you on site to scan the networks.
Yes, sir.
Morning, servers.
I like how this guy thinks that he's gonna set him up, but we already know that he's setting him up.
It's free. So, now it's time for you to be so overwhelmed with guilt that you kill yourself. FBI, drop the needle. Let me see your hands.
I mean, he'd still get the death penalty. It's like nothing changes, we just added somebody else.
Nothing. Paramedics are on their way. You got anything else over there?
Maybe an open heaven, but it might kill him.
Wait. Just wait.
Shane, I know you're in there, and I know you can hear me. And keep telling on me, I'm gonna tell everybody we should have. I want.
Do it. Do it now.
Woo!
This is the last. Wait, no, wait. Take such good care of yourself, Shane.
He's probably gonna be arrested, right?
Goodbye.
You are not the first guy to call me baby girl.
Get out of here.
It's true.
It better not be that guy.
Oh, no, Actually, it was a different guy. I'm going to tell you. But first, I have to explain in explicit, sexually inappropriate detail what a Flurpy Blunderguff is. Okay, so, and some sort of food that you love. I love, because you are going to do
with it. To invent your own life's meaning is not easy, but it's still allowed. And I think you'll be happier for the trouble. Bill Watterson.
I liked it. I love seeing characters pass and the connections they do with the past, and then the episode that we're watching. They always do a good job with that, and they're still doing it. So, continuing on with Criminal Minds Season 9. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I'll see y'all next time.